CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The borough of Brooklyn. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Harden. Banked in off the glass. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Lillard, bounce pass. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's McCollum. He feeds it to Nurkic. Over Jordan. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. 4-point game. Harden against Lillard.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harden against Lillard. Back to Harden. And stolen by Lillard. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
On the wing, Harris. Harden outside. And yes, it's good.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Over Irving. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Here's Harden. That shot off the mark. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. The pass to McCollum. The feed to Nurkic. And he gets the bucket.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Harden scanning the floor. And it's Harris off the drive. Nurkic with the block. Covington against KD. Covington dishes to Lillard. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. No good there. Good D by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Irving missing. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Great touch on the 16-footer. Lillard's got 9.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this.
Humble beginnings. I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trail Blazers. Collins is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the 1. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Simons, the pass to Kanter. Left side, Collins. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Anthony on the wing, defended by Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Hollis Jefferson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Hollis Jefferson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Dinwiddie with it. No points in the game yet for him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Count that one. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Brown. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Simons surveying the D. Cantor's shot is off. Stolen by Collins. And the shot goes in. Collins has got his first points in this one.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Dinwiddie attacking. Count the basket.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
1:21 left in the first half. Simons. Cantor finds Anthony. Back to Cantor. Now Collins. Green with the rebound. Durant wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Nets. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. And the shot goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Dinwiddie attacking. Bucket is good. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And Cantor pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Claxton.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Tie game in Brooklyn. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Count that bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Lillard looking around. Over Harden. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
and some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's McCollum. And that one, good. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Harden against Lillard. Dishes to Nurkic, and he gets it to go. Nurkic has got 6 points.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Good on the bucket. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lillard outside. McCollum finds Lillard. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic can't hit. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. No good from Irving.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
For the lead. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard attacking. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Durant. Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And Portland with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. Now, here is Irving. He has 6. And Jordan gets it to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Anthony down low. Dinwiddie covering. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. McCollum against Irving. Over McCollum. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving against Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Robert Covington. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Poked loose. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. Shot clock at 6.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Back to Anthony. Nurkic trying to get open, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for C.J. McCollum. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Simons. Pass to Kanter. Feeds to Collins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Brown. Now here's Harden to take the lead, and it's good on the way in.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Here's Simons. By KD, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Robert Covington's checked in for Zach Collins. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here is Harden. Following the score by Damian Lillard.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Now here's Lillard. And the layup falls. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
It's Durant on the wing for the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Lillard fires away from way outside. Here's Kanter, and Harden comes to help. Cullen passes to Lillard, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Jordan, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Now Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Here's Harden. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lillard with no one around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Durant. The kick out to Irving from deep 3-point range. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half. Down low, looking to end the run. Powell dishes to Lillard. Back to Powell. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From deep. Lillard again missing. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Harris passes to Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Well, he's capable of lighting a fuse and putting on a fireworks show. He'll do it in any building. Tonight he's got it going.
Lillard against Harden. dish now to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Cantor kicks to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Lillard again missing. Covington with the steal. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Cantor finds Lillard. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing.
You won't see a lot of blocks out of Cantor, but there he uses his bulk and length to affect the shot.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Here we go. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small 4. Now, here is Harden. Clock at 6. And it goes down 2 points. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden against Holiday. Fade away. Harden kicks to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. And too long on the shot.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Irving.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
And it's Middleton penetrating, and good that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Harden can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holiday, no one around him. Off target with his three. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ahead, here's Irving. He dishes it to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Here's Holiday. Good D by Harden.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Irving passes to KD. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Here's Middleton. To the inside, Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden outside. It's good. This game is all even.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And here comes Harden, leading the...
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
To the paint, here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Irving. Count it. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
1:02 left in the first. Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Holiday against Harden. To the inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harden.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the middle, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. You pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
And here's Harden. He's got 6. Claxton. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway.
I think the most important lesson that I got
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Teague, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Nora, guarded by Harris, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Teague, the pass to Nora. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Here's Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 1.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Teague against Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Teague feeling it out a bit. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Teague. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Back to Giannis. Green with the block. Durant dishes to Irving. There's the feed to KD. Harden outside. Good on the shot. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden kicks to Irving. Down low, here's Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. And a deep three from Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
The shot from 20 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 10 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a share of criticism. Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Middleton drives in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Durant in the corner. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's KD, and he comes up with the deuce. KD's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Well, how about the ability to slice through the defense, muscle through the shot? KD, go ahead, sir.
Holiday with it. He gets it in there. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harris passes to Jordan. And they call the foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie drives in. It's good. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague the pass to Morrow. And here is Portis. Inside. Outside Teague. He's looking for Portis and finds him. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Dinwiddie attacking. That gives them the lead. He's got 10 and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Teague the pass to Morrow. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nice D from Griffin. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Teague, here we go. And the call, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Loads it up for Giannis. Irving with the steal. Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jeff Green. Holiday against Harden. Holiday dishes to Lopez. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break to take the lead. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
In the corner, Harden. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one is on Holiday.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Free throw good from Harden. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by KD. And that one's good by Giannis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Holiday finds Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Giannis high post. KD's on him. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
The shot by KD, no good. Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. It's Giannis with the drive. Jordan with some nice D. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now, here is Harden. Six on the shot clock. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Right side Holiday. Middleton for three. Count it!
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot. Now here's Lillard. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Trailblazers.
Star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent.
with tremendous range.
And it's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Good intensity. Did you see that? Great.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Lillard. Collins finds McCollum. Takes it out to Covington. 6 to shoot. A floater. And the rejection by Giannis. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Middleton. That one goes in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Three-pointer. And it's Lillard missing.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Passes it to Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nobody near Lillard. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Bucks. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Holiday goes in. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Holiday looking over the floor. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. 1:06 left to play in the first. Inside, Simons, the pass to Carmelo. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Portis. On the wing, Holiday. There's the lob to Portis. Holiday finds Portis. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cantor, the pass to Simons. And a wide-open look for McCollum, but they recover it. A second chance effort. Ball stolen. It's 2-on-1. The pass to Portis. Stolen by Cantor. Powell in the high post. Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched a pop.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Or just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Jeff Teague. McCollum with the ball. He has 5. Outside Anthony. Kicks to Cantor. Dishes it to Powell. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Over to the left wing. Here's Nora. Guarded by Powell. Here's Portis. It's deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Portland leading by 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Simons. And the 3 off target.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Strong interior player. When Cantor is looking to score, he isn't afraid of attracting contact.
The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 5. To the left wing. Forbes the pass to Giannis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. And it's in there.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Holiday. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Lillard dishes to Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and the shot goes down. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. He feeds it to Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Zach Collins comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Robert Covington's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Powell. Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Lillard in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one is good.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. .15 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard outside. And they pick up 2.
Such a smart play. Lillard willing to take the jumper from the mid-range.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it is good at the buzzer. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Now, here's Lillard. Now the feed to Collins. To the middle, shot clock at 6. Nurkic, no good on that one. Good D by Giannis. Bucks trail by 5. Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. And the basket by McCollum.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Holiday goes in, and the shot is good. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Pulls up, high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Middleton, the pass to Giannis. Covington with it. And the shot goes in. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Giannis outside. He dishes it to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the paint. Back to Lillard. Down low. Shot by Collins, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Covington's got his second basket.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Lillard from deep three-point land. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Good luck at trying to guard Lillard. When he's involved in the pick and roll, he enjoys shredding the deep in his passing.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Working on Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Lopez.
An effective low post scorer with a feathery touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
So for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Swiped it away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Teague. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And all those hours in the weight room paying off right there for Teague. Nice finish through the contact.
Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Tucker.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for C.J. McCollum. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Great awareness on the floor from Cantor right there. Spots an opening and feeds for the assist.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Noro. Here's Portis. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the wing right side. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now the pass to Forbes. To the inside. The kick out to Teague. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Yep, that one goes in there.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Teague inside the line, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1. Middleton outside. He kicks to Forbes. Feeds it to Tucker. Middleton outside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots over Nurkic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for McCollum. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Teague. Inside. Here's Portis. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Carmelo. Powell goes up again. And the nice bucket inside from Anthony.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
And Teague's at the ball here for Milwaukee. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Teague, the pass to Nwora. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Portland leading by 3. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Powell finds Anthony. Back to Powell. Pass to Kanter. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Count it. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Portland. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Lillard surveying the D. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And it's Lillard again missing. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Oh, I mean, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Passes it to Lillard. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to McCollum. Cantor dishes to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Missed. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. They could win it. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Holiday attacking, and they take the lead. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Lillard from deep three-point land. The three-pointer off the mark. Middleton against Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. One-on-one here. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Giannis. To the middle. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. The feed to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Upping his intensity in these moments is clear. Collins loves taking important shots.
Holiday with it. Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Giannis. 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And here's Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. He's an experienced player in clutch situations. I mean, McCollum loves being the guy that takes these important shots.
Now here's Giannis. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday against Lillard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Knocked loose. Here's Holiday. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. From deep. And shot off. And so the Bucks take the win. They escape. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center. Harris's shot is off. The Blazers on offense. Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got his team on the board to start the game for the Trailblazers. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
The deep 3 from Harden. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Powell against Harris. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. And finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now, here is Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Nets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Now here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Lillard against Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Now, here's Lillard to the paint. Here's Covington. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Covington is just so quick, leaving the defense well behind him, actually in the dust as he gets down the court.
Durant against Covington. Durant the pass to Harris. Covington with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Powell finds Covington. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist from Covington. Nurkic has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Robert Covington. Anthony comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. It's Harden with the drive.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Pass to Collins. The dish to Anthony. Pass to Simons. The 11-footer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Harden gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Simons surveying the D. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Collins. Clock at 6. Back to McCollum. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket is good.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by... And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Green. He's out there with Griffin. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. Now here's McCollum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low, Collins passes to Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Green with the block. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
The pass to Nurkic. Foul for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's McCollum. Dishes it to Nurkic. And Griffin sends it back. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Bank shot. No good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And now Portland on the break. Jones is running. The shot by Lillard wide open. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Here's Brown. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Lillard missing. The Nets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off. Anthony.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players who style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. A pretty simple solution to ending this run, it would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Lillard from deep three-point land. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
It's stolen by Jones. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Lillard from outside. That shot is off. And so it's the Brooklyn. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Harden. Harden and Harden on the follow. Harden's got 20.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here is Harden. He's got 20. About 1 minute played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's KD. Here's Griffin. Passes it to Durant. Powell with the steal. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. Here's Lillard. He shoots again. He dishes it to Nurkic. Lets the 3 fly. And Damian Lillard, another 3. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Irving. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Collins comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Lillard. The Nets also changing it up. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And a wide open look for Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's McCollum. That one a little long. Releases. The offensive rebound. And it's Brown on the follow.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Here's Simons, covered by Irving. Another shot. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Enes Kanter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. No good on the shot. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Powell, the pass to Kanter. Now Covington. Here's Simons. Shot clock at 6. Back to Covington. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Simons. It's Powell on the wing. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
Here's Simons. In the corner, Powell with it. Nurkic trying to get open. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Powell.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Right side, Irving. Griffin trying to get open. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 12.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Nurkic dishes to Powell. Pass to Covington. Nurkic kicks to Powell. Here's Nurkic from 15 feet away, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Durant in at the 3.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Here's Lillard, and that one is good. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
KD drives in, and KD throws it down.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Here's Lillard. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Outside, Green. Durant up top. He's guarded by McCollum. Durant, the pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break. Anthony's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Harden. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
And, you know, if you give Harden daylight to shoot from the mid-range, he'll take it. Can't give him any room, mid-range or 3, but mostly mid-range.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, right side. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Lillard against Harden. Yep, it counts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to KD. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Green. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets leading by 10. Harden outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Jordan. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Yep, that one goes.
How about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And here's Harden. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Brooklyn has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And he makes both free throws.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Some solid defense from Harris. Irving way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Clark. Joining us, here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got the first points of the night for Brooklyn. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Left side, KD. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. We played just over a minute here in the first. He gets that one.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Irving with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now here's Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
The 15-footer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up, and it goes down 2 points. Holiday's got 6.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks it out to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Giannis inside. Guarded by KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Shots good by Middleton.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
KD on the wing. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. He dishes it to Harden. 43 seconds left to play here in the first.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Giannis. And Griffin sends it back.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development.
Now Dinwiddie. Outside Durant, the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Forbes the pass to Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 8.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And so the And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Back to Teague. And it's blocked. Brown right side. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee the other way now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Teague the pass to Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Teague following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Teague surveying the D. pass to Tucker. And here is Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Basket counts.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
In the corner, Irving with it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Dwara, the pass to Tucker. Feeds to Teague. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Portis after the basket by Brooklyn. Back to Teague. Left side, Portis. Dwara, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Teague, the pass to Tucker. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
The basket count, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Middleton, the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Loads it up for Giannis.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Harden. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3... That's all for now. 6...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. 7-point differential. Harden has a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Middleton finds Holiday. Giannis right side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square and DJ's going to throw it in.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Steps back and fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Middleton outside. The pass to Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden right side. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Back to Middleton. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in the city.
And yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Holiday. 8 points for him. In the corner, Middleton with it. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Forbes has it in the corner. Holiday against Irving. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Wow, hammering it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And we just finished the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Connaughton. And taken away by Brown. Left side, Harris. And good. He nails it. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Antetokounmpo passes to Nwora. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Dinwiddie wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Dinwiddie against T. Here's Giannis. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Dinwiddie drives in. And that one drops for him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
T kicks to Giannis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Second chance shot to the paint. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Jordan sends it back. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris's shot is good. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Inside, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. A rebound by the Nets. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Must see BG. You can see he stayed ready for that one. A terrific offensive talent.
Outside T. To the inside. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pops it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
And Teague, here we go. Portis, the pass to Giannis. Outside Teague. Throws it up high. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Money!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Here's Teague. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that shot was clutch. What an awesome take by Jeff Teague.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Griffin. Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Goes up on the wing. KD can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, KD. But they'll get another chance. Harden outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And the All-Star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward, he's added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Man, they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
For 3, Middleton. Rejected by Harris. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center. Down low, DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard with no one around. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Holiday kicks to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Now Holiday. Middleton right side. Knocked away. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. Covington with the steal. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break.
Oh, an agile defender. Like seeing Covington take risks and go after steals from time to time.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. And now Portland on the break. Lillard from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Holiday with it. Now Covington defending. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
To the paint. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Giannis up top.
Oh, nice. Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Portland also making some changes. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And Giannis throws it down. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Jones checked in for the Trailblazers. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for McCollum. To the wing on the left. Hollis-Jefferson in the post. That misses off the backboard. Bucks trail by 4. Passes it to Forbes. And Tucker has it in the corner. There's the lob to Portis. And here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Portis can't get it to go. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Jones trying to get open. Hollis-Jefferson, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Portis, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, the superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Simons. Inside, here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers bringing the quarter to a close with a... We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Lillard. Here's Forbes. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Milwaukee making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
T kicks to Forbes. Stolen by Collins. And now Portland on the break. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Outside Teague, to the inside, Portis. The fader, and the Bucks miss again. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
In last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Count that one. Portis has got 7.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. There's the lob to Portis. The shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Powell for 3. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton penetrating. Up again. Giannis on the follow.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Lillard. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And 1:01 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. That one goes. Count it.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Lillard against Holiday. And it's Lillard missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That's a 2 from Lillard. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this year.
And the pass to Lopez. Covington with the steal. Lillard left side. The 3. Lillard again missing. Nurkic with the steal. They can't stop the run with that one. And that. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what's your... That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Misses the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Portland leading by 5. Lillard attacking. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Love how assured Lillard is from the spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Lopez. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. And it's good, 2 points. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Holiday with it. No points in the game yet for him. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he can be an anchor on the defense.
It's it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Powell's got his second bucket.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. Portland also making some changes. Collins checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Whistle blows, bucket. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. Back to Giannis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one's on Anthony.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from T.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Anthony, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Pass to Forbes. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hollis Jefferson, he gets it in there. Hollis Jefferson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
From 8. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Forbes.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running. Connaughton passes to Portis. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Teague on the double team. Jones finds McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Teague dishes to Forbes. The Bucks working the ball around. From outside the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And the shot goes in.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Passes to Giannis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Out to the right wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bucks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Got a piece of it. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Nurkic. Cullum is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland leading. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nurkic with the steal. Covington kicks to McCollum. Hands it from downtown.
He's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Portland also making some changes. Collins comes in for Norman Powell, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kanter's checked in. Holiday trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Lopez. And Kanter throws it down.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Collins passes to Covington. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Middleton inside the three-point line. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Lillard, the pass to Collins. Stolen by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Lillard. Lopez with the block. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez finds Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Cantor. And it's Powell in for Collins.
But Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And whether he's creating for himself or spotting up, Lillard's jumper is whizzing.
Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And so he hits both.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard attacking. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Lillard. The dish to Covington. Just 4 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kick out to Giannis. And that one, good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So you got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the charity stripe.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 1. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, there's no need to foul. I think they just should play smart, solid defense. Play for the stop. They can get the ball back with a few seconds left. They'll have a very good chance to win.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Giannis. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. Shows you what happens when you put in the work.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And so it's Portland winning this one. They see David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.